107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
R. Kelly in the house. Everybody make some noise. R. Kelly. Oh! Hello, R. Kelly.
How you doing, man?
Man, how have you been and what's been going on?
I've been doing real good. Ain't nothing been going on but the music. You know what it do.
And the music is just fantastic.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
What is it? Every day, do you hear a song in your head? Every day, is there another sound?
Every day, all day, man. Nothing but music going on.
And it's always been like that with you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's you know, I was born with it. It's a beautiful disease. I'm glad I got it.
My goodness. Stage, R. Kelly is here.
R. Kelly is here.
One of the greatest artists of our generation, no doubt about it.
I know, he has so many hits. I'm just thinking back to the BET Awards earlier this year where you just did little snippets. You just took everybody back. We were all on our feet like, what? Right. Jam after jam after jam. So you are definitely consistent with that. And I know you got the new project, Black Panties, that you're going to be working on, and it's coming out soon. Tell us about that and what zone you're in with that, because it sounds more of a return to 12 play to me.
Yeah, exactly. You got it right on the nail. You know, I'm doing the return of the whole 12 play joint because I did, you know, the classic Love Letter Part 2, Write Me Back, you know, and I just wanted to put my classic music out there and then show people that I can switch back and switch lanes.
Oh, we know you're versatile.
Do what it
I'm waiting on a gospel album one day.
Yeah, it's coming, it's coming.
Now, when you do an R. Kelly concert, what are the top 4 songs that you have got to do? You've got to sing these songs, or otherwise folks gonna get mad.
It'll be a riot, okay? Body's Calling, Seem Like You Ready.
Right.
Okay.
Ignition, and, oh wow, 12 play.
Got to do it, huh?
Got to do it.
Wow.
I got a throwback joint I was listening to earlier because I knew you were coming, so I'm like, let me listen to my old R. Kelly joints.
Right.
Yo, I put on that tempo slow.
Oh my God.
What?
Took it way back.
I know that's the album cut. They have to tell you.
Yeah.
Memories.
What's it like when you're on stage and the crowd is just giving you all that love? What does that feel like, R. Kelly?
Oh man, it's very inspiring, man. Anytime people screaming at you and it's out of love, man. You know, only thing it does inspire me to go back to the studio and do another album. Yeah. You know, and it's a lot of love.
Now I've been noticing, of course, you've been influenced by the '60s and the music of the '60s. In the last few years, a lot of your music is reminiscent of the sound, the chord progressions of that time. Why?
Well, because that's what I grew up on. You know, my mom and them listening to Sam Cooke and Jackie Wilson and all these guys, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, all of these guys. They grew up, you know. I grew up listening to it. I had no choice, first of all. Right. You know, that's what they was listening to, and that's what I went to bed to every night while they was downstairs playing cards and arguing. You know, I don't know whether they were loud or the music was louder. You know, but that's what I grew up to. So when I grew up and I started, you know, my memories are those days when I think of my mom and my grandmother and them, and I think back, I'd be like, wow. And then I hear Jackie Wilson on the radio, or you know, Stevie Wonder or Sam Cooke. It makes me think of my family, and you know, and it gives you those great memories, and you can even smell those days back then. So it just made me want to do an old school album, so that one day, 20 years, 25 years from now, people will say, wow.
Look at the old head. I know a lot of the old heads.
You know, and all of that.
A lot of old heads walked up to you, and they probably say, man, thank you for bringing it back. I know.
They did, you know.
Well, you pulled it off successfully, definitely, with the whole 60s flair and introducing it to a new generation. And now with the new project, you're introducing your old style back to another new generation. You've been in this game for a minute. What's the key to the staying power for you?
Well, you have to respect the music, you know, all music, and, you know, to the point that you pay attention and you stay alert, keep your eyes close to corporate and keep your ears close to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I hang in the streets, I be around street people, and you know what I'm saying, I'm street, and
that's very important.
That's very important, you know, because you can, you know, it's like going to jail for 20 years and coming out and you ain't know nothing about the new things. You can go, what the hell is that? That's an what? It's an iPhone. You don't know what it is. So staying close to the streets and keep your eyes and ears open keeps you, you know, current. It keeps you aware of what's going on, and it makes it easy for you to transform into the next genre of music that's coming. You know.
But give us an example of a songwriting process for you. Where does that begin? And, okay, you wake up. It's a brand new day, and then an idea comes in your mind. What's the next step, and how does that turn into a song?
Well, for me, I usually get like a melody, you know, or something, you know, that'll come to me, and just like for instance, I'm writing this song called "Poetic Sex," and I wanted it to be like a poem, like an R&B poem, like if you will, the first R&B poem ever. You know, let me say that here now.
Oh, snap. He's coining the term R&B poem, y'all. Just be aware.
Right. So, you know, and in order for me to do that, you know, you have to be, you know, do the research. So what I did is I took the first verse of that song and I kind of like wrote it as if it was a poem, and then I said, okay, I'll put the melody to it later. And when you're able to tap into your gift, not just have, you know, there's people that's talented and there's people that's gifted. When you learn how to tap into your gift, you get to find out all of its secrets, you know, like Poetic Sex. Allow me to paint the picture, your mind being the canvas, I take you spiritually high, your plane ain't never landing, no navigation locating that spot. When I hit that, you yell out God, that's the G spot. Sex that'll bring you close to tears. When I spit it, it's like I popped the Ollie in your ear. You feel it between your thighs, your heartbeat starts to rise, your eyes is dilating, you know. You believe you can fly, man, they can't F with me. World in my hand, they can't even hold palm in their hand. Pull up in that bass line, snatch you up with these hits, tie you up with my lyrics, now you're abducted by this shit.
Tie you up with the lyrics.
Okay.
That's the new one.
Okay.
I love it.
So now you go to your catch, right?
Yeah, and then once I get the metaphors and all of that written, then I just go to the melody of the, and then I put a melody to the song, and it'll come like allow me to paint the picture, your mind being the canvas. I take it spiritually high, your plane ain't never landing, no navigating, locating that spot. When I hit that, you yell out God, that's the G spot. Sex that'll bring you close to tears. When I spit it, it's like I popped a mop in your ear. You feel it between your thighs, your heartbeat starts to rise, your pupils is dilating. You believe you can fly, man, can't fuck with me, run my hand. I mean, it starts to flow like, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all gonna have to do your own beat. You know, I didn't bring my bleeper with me, so you gotta.
Y'all heard it first.
We'll work it out.
Y'all heard it first. That's how it's done.
Yeah,
that's how it's done.
Saying most of the songs.
Wow, a lot of folks I talk to, it's like, how does R. Kelly keep throwing out these hits, hit after hit? And I know you produce a lot of folks, and when you get into the studio, is it complete trust on the artists that you work with outside of your music?
Is it complete trust? No. Never. Because, you know, I don't write nothing down, and so artists, when they come in the studio with me, they don't see me really writing nothing down. They see me just at a mic, kind of like throwing stuff together, little bitty ideas here and there, and they trying to figure out what's going on, and then they start calling their management. They go out in the hallway. I be like, okay, they don't believe. So, you know, but when it's all said and done, all these little bitty pieces and ideas are thrown together, and then I play it back over the speaker for them. They like, wow,
perfection.
That's what you was doing. You know.
I know you got to run, so quickly tell the folks your steps. What are you working on again, and when can we see you live?
And I also want to know about the Trapped in the Closet. Where are we with that? Broadway? What we doing? What we doing?
Well, we're about to introduce, first of all, Trapped in the Closet. We're about to introduce the package to everybody, the whole world.
Okay.
You know, coming soon in about a good 3 or 4 months. You got to wait for that one. But as far as what R. Kelly is doing, you know, right now I'm really, really focused on the Black Panties album right now, which is going to be your TP2, you know, of today, 12 play of today, and it's mixed with hip hop, because in hip hop nowadays, a lot of, even the rappers right now, really, you know, there's some of them are singing on their tracks, and it's working, it's hot, you know. And I remember, you know, pretty much doing the whole rap singing thing back in the day. So now I'm bringing that, right. So now I'm bringing that back, and I'm reflipping it, and, you know, taking it back a little bit and putting it in my, you know, in my repertoire, and I'm gonna do it like that.
Okay.
You know?
Come back and see it. Don't make it so long next time.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Promise?
I promise.
R. Kelly, sing us on out of here, R. Kelly. Something. Just something.
When a woman loves, she loves for real. She took me back After I broke her heart about 1,000 times, she gave her life to me with no regrets. She followed me, and she, the girl, she raised me, and I'm forever indebted, and I'm forever indebted, I'm forever indebted to her. 'Cause when a woman loves, yeah, she loves for real. Hey!